I'm totally addicted to that Bon Jovi song. I downloaded it and another one because they've re-released their album with 2 new tracks. So I've bought them on iTunes and I keep listening to it. It's called Walls. I'm a big Bon Jovi fan, by the way. So I'm still sat in my car. I've literally been here 2.5 hours now. Well, not all in my car, but oh, there's a mug I want to buy so bad, and it's £5, and then they've got some £1.50 ones. But I think I'm not going to get it because the Marks and Spencers I go to will have these mugs. I just don't go in the homeware section, so I'm not going to get them down here. I think I'm going to go back in just to use the toilet because I need the toilet. And then I'm gonna go to Asda. It's not as busy here today as yesterday, but I presume it will potentially get busier because it is getting busier the longer that I'm here. So I'm just gonna go in and have a wee. It's like a distance to walk back to the shop, even though it's here. It's like the entrance is like totally over end of the car park. So I'm gonna go in and go up the escalators and walk through the shop and go to the toilet. Then I'm going to come out, go to Asda, try and not spend too much. I know what I want, so... Oh, I just bought some lovely flowers. Really nice. Finally Asda. Not been for a couple of days, surprise. This is like normally come everyday place, but missed 2 days. No, it's Sunday. It's 1:30. I've parked where I've never parked before, like right on the end of a row. Hopefully in the lines. I know I'm well inside the line this side. But I'm going to go and get some cash because I want cash for tonight. I don't want to do it with my card. And then I'm going to go in and pick up vanish stain remover, a couple of snacks, dry shampoo, and hopefully nothing else. I literally left my camera in my car, so I've just had to go and get it. I've just took my makeup off because I'm going to do a treatment. What an absolute idiot, I'm leaving my camera in my car. I filmed a daily video. I've been back ages. I've had my lunch. Just took all my makeup off, cleansed it with my Emma Harding Moringa cleansing balm. Now these are going to be put on. Oh, by the way, these are my new pyjamas. I've shown them in my daily vlog as well. I wish I had somewhere to put this so I could show you. Before anyone comments, I know they're not even. They need to be on for half an hour. What time is it? Oh, my phone's in my pocket. 23 minutes past 3. Half an hour. So it'll be like 4 o'clock and then I've got an hour to do my makeup and get ready. I'm really nervous. Well, I'm not nervous actually. I think I'll be more nervous when I've got to walk in. I've talked about my outfit on the daily video, but I'm torn between my black long top. I've got a new top that I didn't bring. I could have brought that instead of that one. Oh well. It's got flowers and birds on it. And I'll actually show you. It's this one here. It's very long. Or this, which I love and I've never worn. It's my two options. I mean, I could go for that with my black skinny jeans, but I want to keep that. I probably won't wear half the stuff I brought with me. I know that I'm cold, and I feel like it's going to rain as well. I don't know what this is going to do. It just feels like I've just stuck 2 sticky things to my face. That one I put slightly lower because that's pulling. Got no face cream on, which is going to annoy me. But yeah, you're going to go in charge so you can come with me. I'll probably film before I go. I'll probably film my makeup and everything, and like I'm just putting eyeliner on. I'm doing my normal day makeup, a bit more eyeshadow than I had on earlier. Eyeliner. I'm going to put the straighteners through my hair. Maybe put a wave in, have something, I don't know. It's very dry. It's like a mess. I'm going to fake till I'm going to get back, and they've put clean sheets on the bed. kind of dreading fake tan. That is so, that is, oh my god. That is life. And I was 25, now 14. It's not a thick jumper, and if it's like a t-shirt, it's like similar material to the one that I've already got. I wish I could fold up like she folded it up, but I like that it's got cuffed sleeves. I won't be wearing this tonight for the simple reason I'm fake tanning, and I'm going to wear that jumper that I got filthy with the pyjama bottoms that I've wore a few times. What confuses me about these is all this. Like, and that's a bit over the top. I don't think I've ever owned any M&S pyjamas. Here's me on a bit of a budget and I'm buying lots of clothes. But I'd rather like eat for like £5 a day and buy some bits and pieces. That's reality. So it's 5 o'clock now and I've just finished getting ready. I've gone for this. I'm just about to put my cardigan on, have a quick wee, and then I'm going to go because I wanted to go like 3 minutes ago. I think it's 3 minutes past 5. I'm not quite nervous yet. I think I'm going to get nervous. I do have a pounding headache. I've got my tablets with me. I'm not going to take them before I go. I don't know how I feel about this yet, but my doctor has challenged me, so, you know, wish she hadn't, but she did. I'll probably film quickly when I've packed, because I just want to get in there before anyone else gets in, basically. Wouldn't it be horrific if I walk in and it's like packed really early on? Don't ever say that I don't vlog in public, even though there's someone out there. I'm still talking to myself in the toilet. I'm trying to get out here before 7 because apparently you get 20% off, but I don't think that's going to happen, so let's see what happens. We've asked for the bill and I've come to the toilet. Think I'm walking my meal off because I parked up a hill, didn't I? Well done me. I think I've had my monthly exercise, my monthly, oh my god, oh my god, got my 20% off my meal, but honestly, I just gave it in a tip. I gave exactly what I saved in a tip. Oh well. They're all Greek there, by the way. But anyway, if you're watching this and you're my doctor, I've done one night. That wasn't too hard because there was no one in when I went in, but it's still like nerve-wracking. And one of the guys that works there, or he probably owns it, he looks really creepy and he creeped me out a little bit, and his English isn't as good. But the one that I had a long conversation with one who was a total flirt. I remember them both from last time, because last time I went there with my friend, and my friend, right, he ordered all sorts of stuff. He ordered like a large bottle of water, which you're going to pay for, and he kept going, no, you don't pay for water. Yeah, you do pay for bottled water. And he's like, no, you don't pay for it. I'm like, yes you do. And he got like dessert and more drinks than me, and Bill came and he went, oh, I'll pay because it's your birthday, because it was actually my birthday. And I went, are you sure? Because I don't mind paying half. He's like, no, it's your birthday, I'll pay. Looked at the bill and then he went, no, you can pay half. And I'm like, okay. And then his bill was 2/3 of the actual bill, so the cheeky so-and-so got me to pay for a lot of what he had to eat, basically. Which I think, as it was my birthday, was out of order. Like, you shouldn't offer to pay. I know I said I would pay, but then he was like insistent that he would pay. And then the fact that he should have just paid for what he had, but he didn't. Then he had me paying for taxis, even though he wasn't drinking. And he had me paying for taxis both ways, like he didn't even contribute to the taxis. Some people are just unbelievable, and freeloaders. I'm in a bit of pain from walking up that hill, because I'm in pain when I've got my illness. I took painkillers about half an hour ago whilst I was eating my main course. But I want to take some codeine, but I didn't want to do that whilst I was out. I keep thinking I'm going to go and park by the beach, change my footwear, because I've got my boots in the boot, and put a big coat on and try and take some pictures. But I don't know if it's free parking. I'm hoping it's free parking, because I don't want to pay for parking near the front. It wouldn't even be that close to the front, to be honest, where I'm thinking of. But I'd like to take a couple of pictures, so I'll go and see if I can do what I want to do. But it depends on if parking's free or not. But I would have presumed 7 o'clock on a Sunday night, they're not going to charge you for parking. Anyway, I've done it. I've been out by myself. I think if I had to walk into a busy restaurant, it would have been harder, and I think that's why I went out and got there like 20 minutes, 25 minutes after opening. I think I did that on purpose. So the next night is going to be Tuesday, but where I want to go, I don't know where it is. Is that a cathedral? Can you see what I mean? So yeah, I just need to find it, basically, because I'm going to be driving, so I need to like work out where I'm going to park. Like, I knew where that was, and I drove up this hill and basically was like, right, I'm going to park as low down as possible. But there was 2 more spaces. Like, there was more spaces when I got here than now. So maybe residents are parking here, or people have been out for the day who are staying in these places here and they've come back and parked. I think that's what it's most likely to be. But I would like to take some pictures. I have drunk a litre of water though, and I did go to the toilet, but I think I've probably got about 25 minutes maximum before I desperately need to go to the toilet. It is cold. I do have a coat in the boot. And part of me glad I've done it, because I've got out one night, and I know it's not night time because it's only 7 o'clock now, but I wanted the 20% off. That's why I went out earlier. But it's done. And if I get out at the beach, it's not the beach, it's like, you can see the beach but you're not right next to the beach, if that makes sense. Just went for a drive that didn't look successful at all. I'm going in. We've got the Aldi on the drive and it's so nice. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, oh, I want it in my life. I need it. I'm having like the worst day ever. Just feel really ill and stuff, and I'm not like able to do much, which is really rubbish because I'm 300 miles away from home. It's really stunning down here. And I'm ill and I don't know what to do. So here's the thing. I was on the triage list for a phone call off the doctor, and I was told it was my doctor on triage, and she knows the whole situation with my illnesses and reasons why I'm refusing my operation and all that. And I waited, and about an hour later, because I was actually parked in a car park and I had to give up after half an hour and go and use the toilet, and I didn't want them to phone me during that time, so I'm thinking, don't ring, I don't want to be on the toilet and the doctor ring me. So I put my phone on airplane mode because I got stressed out, and I thought I can't take the call if they ring me while I'm in here. If they ring, they'll ring me back. So didn't ring me, and I was sat in my car, and it was like an hour after, just over an hour after I phoned and got put on the triage list, and an unknown number come up, and I'm thinking I don't want to answer that because generally it's the police and they're the last people on the planet I want to speak to because they're liars. And I answered it, and then it wasn't my doctor, and I'm like thinking, who is it? And then eventually she told me who she was. It was the other female doctor, and I told her what was wrong, well, some of the symptoms, because she just kept cutting me off. And she went, you do know you could die? I'm like, yeah, I do. She's like, are you sure you know that you can die? Because you can die for not having the treatment. I went, I know. She went, but are you aware of that? I'm like, yeah. And I spoke, doctor, whatever my doctor's called, I'm not going to say her name on here, is fully aware of that and the reasons why. She went, but you could die. I'm like, I know. She's like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, do you know what, like, my doctor never asked me. I wish she would, because I'd be on so many medications. There's one I want to be on and she's refusing to let me have it. She doesn't think I need it, I think I do. But I think she's just showing me some tough love, really. So I'm like, well, can I have some antibiotics? And she's like, is that what you'd normally have? I'm like, yeah. And I'm thinking, why has she not looked through my record? She's like, well, I can prescribe some. And I went, I'm in Devon. Oh, I said, I'm on holiday. She's like, well, where are you? And I'm like, I'm in Devon. I said, my doctor knows. And she's like, well, I don't know how it works down there. She's like, but I presume it's the same as up here where I can send it to a pharmacy. And she's like, you need to find out where your local one is. I went, well, I'm actually sat near the one that I want it sent to. She went, well, when you get off the phone to me, I want you to ring reception, tell them that you spoke to me and give them the details of the pharmacy and tell them to send it straight through to me so then I can prescribe you something. And she went, what antibiotic do you want? And I'm thinking, this is brilliant. Couldn't think of anything other than what I normally have though. So I'm getting some amoxiclav. And she went, is that what you normally have? And I went, yeah. She went, well, I'll give you some for a week. And she went, but you know, you could die. Like, she kept telling me. And it upset me because, not that I'm bothered about dying. If I die, I die. I don't really care about that. I'm doing this because of the police and the fact that they won't let me have a conversation. If I'm allowed the conversation, I'll have it. But I'm not telling them that. It's nothing to do with them. They know I could die. They want me to die because they want me to disappear so their mistakes disappear. You know, virtually their mistakes will disappear if they rectify it by letting me have a conversation. I'm not going to go public with their mistakes. I don't need to. But so the sending it, well, the receptionist is contacting the doctor, well, and hopefully, because there's some pharmacies that don't accept prescriptions from a doctor, but I'm thinking it's Boots, hopefully it will be allowed. I have an NHS card because it cost me a fortune thing, and it's like, I think it's like £33 for 3 months, but some weeks I can spend like £30 on prescriptions anyway, so it's worth it. But I don't have it with me. But I've never needed it. I've just had to tick the box on the back of the prescription, so I'm hoping I can do that because I don't want to have to pay for it because I'm on a budget. But if I had to pay for it, I have to pay for it. But I've got my card, I just don't have it with me because I didn't think I'd need to get a prescription, that's why. So I'm a bit like not happy that I couldn't actually speak to my actual doctor because she wouldn't have just gone, you'll die. She's like, you could get this, you could get that, and I know all this. I don't really want to know, and to be honest, it is quite bad, and I'm trying to carry on, but I'm back at the hotel at 1 o'clock because I'm so tired. I feel like I need to go to sleep. So I need to find out what time Boots closed in case I do go to sleep for a couple of hours. But this is so boring for me. I've been sat on the car park for an hour and a half, went in the shop, got some food, left, went to Asda, got a couple of things, and now I'm back here. But I've spent most of my time sat in my car. I just don't know what to do anymore. It's just so frustrating because I've come away and I don't mind spending time in the hotel, but it's like literally I'm going to be in all day again, and then I've got to try and go out and eat tomorrow. And today I wanted to go and scope the area to find the place I'm thinking of eating because I want to go for a pub meal, and there's a certain pub I want to go to, but it's not on the main road. I don't know where I'm going to park. I wanted to find out where I could park and do that today. I didn't want to do it tomorrow because I want to go out like 5 o'clock after work. I don't know, maybe 6 o'clock or maybe 4:30. But then there's like parking, and it's really hard to park down there because I think it's the town centre side. But I wanted to go and park down there at some point and go for a walk round for an hour or something like that. So because I've only got tomorrow and Wednesday, got 3 nights left, I'm the only one here tonight. Oh god, the people that turned up last night at 8:30, they were so loud. I thought there was about 50 of them. Then they proceeded to, because me and the owner, like the male owner, was talking about it this morning, and he's like, and then they wanted to have this loud conversation on the landing, and I'm trying to get them in the room, and I went, I know I heard you. He's like, I know, I was like trying to get them in the room, and they were having none of it, and they kept talking loudly. Then they wanted an early breakfast, and they had an early breakfast. Oh